What's up, Bolt fans? Haley Elwood here, and if you're feeling like you're not quite ready for Chargers game day, well, buckle up, because you came to the right place. Over the next 30 minutes, we're bringing you exclusive interviews, analysis, player features, and access you can't get anywhere else.
How you do it matters.
Well, we've arrived, so let's get you caught up. This is Chargers HQ, powered by Toyota. Week 2 is here, and the Los Angeles Chargers are coming off a victory over the Washington football team. But with no preseason action, last week's game was really the first opportunity when we got to see Justin Herbert operate out of this offense that helped lead his team to 1-0. But let's rewind to 2020 and see how the reigning Offensive Rookie of the Year got his start in the first installment of this week's All In, powered by Pepsi.
All right, we got everybody. Yo, everybody good? You guys know, you go into a game plan, how gangster you got to be, right, to beat the best people that you play. The best people that you play. I don't care about the teams that we would beat because we're better than them. I'm talking about the best teams that we play. There's a lot going on in pro football. There's a lot of scheme. There's a lot of assignment stuff. There's a lot of where to go, what to do. But how you do it matters. When you take the fight to your opponent, you out-hit them, and you out-hustle your opponent, you can fix a lot of the other stuff that happens that doesn't go perfectly. Everyone talked to us about this quarterback of ours, right? Since I got here in January, Justin Herbert. You guys all know how good he is, right? Okay? But everyone's like, man, you know, like, I don't know, like he's got like 6 systems in 6 years and like, you know, just like don't screw him up, you know? Make it easy for him. Our job is not to make it easy for you. Our job is to make it right for you. We can't make it easy for you. We got to make practice really tough. So when you get out there in front of 80,000 people, you feel calm and you feel confident. You feel free.
Going back to Justin, do you think he feels any increased pressure in year 2?
I don't. Based on my interactions with him, I feel like he's done a pretty good job of being self-contained.
We have to film everything?
Wow.
Whether it's not being on social media or being unaware of coverage of him in general.
The all-everything second-year quarterback.
I feel like he's very good at blocking out the noise in every respect.
Do you want me to look at you or the camera?
Ready to rock?
Yep.
All right. First off, do you mind introducing yourself to us?
My name is Justin Herbert, and I play quarterback for the Los Angeles Chargers. I think pressure is one of those words that you kind of make up for yourself, and as long as you think there's pressure, there is pressure, and there should be no pressure when you go out there and play. It's you know, it's a sport, it's football, and it's stuff that we've done our entire lives, and as long as you work hard, you know, I think you put yourself in a position to win.
Week 2 of last year, what was your reaction?
The Chargers about to make their debut at their new home with division rival Kansas City. Hello, friends. Jim Nance, Tony Romo, Tracy Wolfson.
Last year, you know, you don't really know what the plan was. They told me that I was going to sit and watch and wait, and you know, week 2 comes around and it's a little bit different.
And Butker now 10 yards behind, boots it away. We had no idea, literally no idea. And I've got Daniel Jeremiah, who does the broadcast with me, slapping me like, hey, you know, and we're on the air, so he's just mouthing.
I can't remember the last time I've been surprised by a starting quarterback.
We are stunned. No inkling whatsoever that Herbert was going to get the start today.
I was like, is that Justin? Is that Justin? grabbed my binoculars, looked, I'm like, it's Justin! Like screaming at the press box.
You know, we had told Justin that, you know, we don't know when your opportunity will be there to play, but you gotta be ready to play. And we don't know when that could be.
Wow, they did an unbelievable job of keeping this under wraps, didn't they? Nothing pointed to this right here.
His teammates and his coaches had never seen him play a live snap in person before because we had no preseason games last year.
I trained and I prepared like I was the starter.
It was perfectly set up for him to be a miserable failure right out of the gate. Right, they're playing the Chiefs, Super Bowl champs. They've got Patrick Mahomes. He's not expected to play. Everything is set up for Justin Herbert to be a miserable failure right from the start, and he does the exact opposite.
Josh Kelly to his right, looking left. Herbert now throws into the flat. Josh Kelly wide open, 35-40, 45-50, still on his feet, 35-40, right sideline, cuts inside to the Chiefs 30, all the way down to the 26-yard line. Josh Kelly, 2 rookies on the connection. We assumed it was some sort of special play, dialed up to catch the Chiefs off balance, and instead, he marched down the field, looking that way, now throwing that way, out into the flat. Eckler with the grab! What a throw by Justin Herbert, on the money for Austin Eckler. Strength of the line is right. Fakes the handoff, rolling to his right. Herbert still on his feet. He's got the mobility. Touchdown, Chargers! Talk about a welcome to the NFL rookie moment. My goodness.
Justin Herbert takes it 79 yards this team.
If you're a Charger fan, you just got really excited right now.
Touchdown, Justin Herbert. Pressed into action. No one had a clue.
How much fun was that, huh? That was probably the coolest 15 minutes of my life. Catch your breath.
To see him do that on his first drive, it was like, okay, we got a player here.
Hit as he throws, middle of the field, caught by Keenan. Under pressure, he threaded that between 3 Chiefs defenders, right on the numbers for Keenan.
I'm allowed to curse on this? Okay. He kicked ass.
Takes a shot to the end zone, wide open, caught, touchdown, Chargers!
To watch him for so much of that game out-duel Patrick Mahomes it was a special afternoon.
Like I said, I'm not big on labels. We didn't have a floor for him. We didn't have a ceiling for him. He's going to develop and play when the time is ready. And we drafted him in the first round for a reason because we thought he's, you know, a very good football player. So it wasn't like we had low expectations for him.
The bomb that he threw while taking an absolute shot to his sternum. Taking a shot downfield, wants it all, has a man open. On, touchdown, Chargers! And the fact that that ball still flew 65 yards in the air, in stride, touchdown. It might be the best throw of the season by any quarterback on any football field.
But I remember, I think they were an empty and we brought a cover, our defense brought a cover 0 and there was an unblocked guy coming off his right, broke contain and just threw a bullet to Keenan Allen on the front of the end zone for a touchdown. Very impressive play. I just remember watching that. I was like, man, this kid's something special.
The very best quarterbacks in our league play the best at the end.
Takes a shot, wants it all, has a man, Guyton. Caught the Chargers with a 1st and goal.
We got it, touchdown. This is just the coolest moment of my life, and just to be out here fighting with these guys, it doesn't get much better.
Most passing touchdowns ever by a rookie quarterback.
I think you're seeing that confidence in him now. He's Justin Herbert, Los Angeles Chargers quarterback, offensive rookie of the year, and the sky's the limit.
Coming up, we find out a bit more about this Chargers offense, and later, we see how an NBA team's championship is influencing the mentality of the Bolts. This segment of Chargers HQ was powered by Toyota. Welcome back to Chargers HQ, powered by Toyota. Chargers offensive coordinator Joe Lombardi is known as one of the premier quarterbacks gurus in this league, having helped coach Drew Brees with the New Orleans Saints. Chargers QB's coach Shane Day comes to the Bolts from the San Francisco 49ers, where he guided Jimmy Garoppolo to a Super Bowl. Combine those guys with former QB Brandon Staley, and the goal of this group is to tailor an offense around Justin Herbert. But let's find out a little bit more about this unit in this next segment of All In, powered by Pepsi.
All right, we're going to be activating.
Boom.
Nice route. Finish it.
When you first start off in a new offense, especially when you're making the transition from the college game to the NFL game, it's so much different because we're going to ask those guys to do a lot more.
Get him to run. Good. And if you can get, as you make that turn, just a little bit downhill or at least parallel. There you go. Yep.
Is this my own special script?
Yep.
Without the defensive script?
Yes, of course. I don't want it to get in your head. I feel like you would react well.
And what we've tried to do really hard with Justin is structure it so, hey, what you did in the rookie year with your instincts and all your abilities to react to the defense, we're going to keep giving you information that helps you, but we don't want to cut off that process. We want you to be able to play fast and be decisive.
Nice. Good job. Good timing, 10. Well played. That's nice.
I'm going to move you. Go over. I'm going to send him. Wow. I'm completing a pass today.
Good ball. Good catch.
Completed.
Yeah. It's a great day. We never completed this many spinners in New Orleans. I love it. You know, he's a perfectionist and he wants to always get it right, so you can see that going in.
Big reading the green.
I think his expectations are going to exceed anybody else's. What I really loved was Joe sharing his vision for Justin and how we could be different than in New Orleans and being able to incorporate other things around the league and being able to hire assistant coaches that could help complement Joe's experiences and utilize, you know, my experiences being with guys like Sean McVay to really craft something for Justin.
I think anytime you're about to start something, you know, we got to talk about, you know, what type of mission we're going to have. Because if you're going to have a mission statement, you better be able to back it up with some substance, okay? Which is what people don't understand, okay? How are you going to measure it, right? We talked about offense, defense, and special teams, right? The blocking. This is the fundamentals, guys. This is Chargers football.
You know, 3 fundamentals that Brandon is always echoing is 1, ball security. So I'm going to turn it over to our running back coach, Coach Foster, and he's got a presentation on how we carry the football, all right? And we've got a saying, it's called the Charger Claw. It may sound corny, and it is corny, but I'm cool with corny if corny helps us win football games, all right?
All right, I want to take my index finger, my middle finger here, and I want to split that head of the ball right there between those 2 fingers.
How you got to because you like that.
Yeah, and they, whoop, yeah.
If you are explosive and you're gaining yards, but you turn the ball over too much, you know, you're going to beat yourself.
You got out here, like you were telling me.
Hey, yeah.
Tuck it in.
You know, second one is just blocking fundamentals.
Hopefully, whenever our opponents face us, the one thing they're talk about is our speed. All right, off the line of scrimmage, we want to attack. Okay, and all things we do, every position group, speed off the line of scrimmage.
And then third, he's talking about is just, you know, yards after contact, being able to break tackles.
Hey, I want to see this tuck on the catch, bro. Hey, I want to see this tuck on the catch, all right? Physical after the catch, fellas. Physical after the catch, guys. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
You know, when you say what are the fundamentals of a great offense, well, it's fundamentals, you know, and those are very specific to each position. Hey, let's get it again, same group. I think it takes smart, tough, disciplined players, you know, and it starts with smart. I think more games are lost than are won. And so, you know, we talked about earlier about turnovers. There's going to be a big emphasis around here about penalties. You know, how do you not beat yourself? You know, so many games come down to the fourth quarter, to the end of the fourth quarter.
Since 2011, 44% of all games are generally won and lost in 2 minutes. That's end of half and end of game. That's a lot.
Everything's got a time and score in a situation, guys. I want it to be first, second, third down. I want to play the game. Let's go. Hey, 3rd down and 3. All right, 3rd down and 3.
1 timeout, minute 40, 25. We got
smart. You know, when do you take timeouts?
3rd down and 7. 3rd down and 7.
Good shot, 10.
Being great at the 2-minute situations.
Herbert, you got 8 seconds, 1 time on your pocket. 8 seconds, gotta get to the end zone.
Come on, snap!
Wow! Wow!
You can tell he feels a responsibility to his teammates to be the best he can be, and so he'll do whatever it takes to get himself ready.
When we return on Chargers HQ, we get the lowdown on the famous victory brisket from Justin Herbert himself. This Sunday's home opener against the Dallas Cowboys is presented by Verizon. Welcome back to Chargers HQ, powered by Toyota. If you follow Justin Herbert on social media, chances are you saw him and his teammates make a brisket after wins last season. Dubbed the victory brisket, the post went viral, but the meal has become so much more. So let's go behind the grill and see how something as simple as cooking builds team camaraderie in this final installment of this week's All In, powered by Pepsi.
Hey, I've got an issue. I don't have any silverware. Well, I think it's really important to know your teammates on and off the field. And I think anytime you have a relationship with them off the field, you're going to be able to go on the field and work on anything and get in my belly.
Get in my belly.
Honestly, the brisket, it pretty much came from Gabe. Because it kind of started out as a joke, and we just cooked a brisket, and we just said it was a victory brisket.
Yes. Great success.
It really did kind of start out as a joke, and it was kind of funny, like the reaction everyone had to it. And then guys on the team started wanting it, and so we did make some deliveries to some people. We'd put it in bags and deliver it to their house. And they said it was good, so as long as the reviews aren't bad, we're doing our job.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
Now I can finally eat. Every brisket's different. You gotta be thankful for each one, the differences.
You can tell a lot about a player who is as talented as he is when the first thing that people describe him as is not that. The first thing they don't bring up is his talent. People don't describe Justin that way.
Yes!
They talk about what a great teammate he is, what a great person he is, what a great competitor he is, and that's what you're after.
It's so easy to get caught up in the pressure of what people expect. I think it's hard for anybody, no matter what you do, to stay in the moment. Shane Day, our quarterback coach, was just talking about the Milwaukee Bucks.
We talked about this as quarterbacks when we started training camp. Don't listen to the outside noise. Don't deal with it. You're going to have bad games. You might be down two games in the last series. What did they do, Milwaukee? They didn't flinch. They reignited my passion of, hey, this is what it's about.
And he was saying, look,
when you focus on the past, that's your ego.
I don't think about the future because that's pride. I just try to stay in the moment, and that's where humility is. And I thought that was a great quote by that player, and something that we're trying to live right here.
Success would be becoming the best team that we can be, and that's staying healthy, going out, executing, listening to the coaches, and at the end of the day, having fun, going out there and playing relaxed, fast football the way that I know the Chargers can.
Justin Herbert, break us down.
Yahoo! What do I got? I got a team on 3, 1, 2, 3, 2!
Sweet.
That'll do it for this week's Chargers HQ, powered by Toyota. We'll be back next week with more Chargers content ahead of the Week 3 game against the Kansas City Chiefs. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Haley Elwood. Good night.